Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. So today I want to talk about working during the first trimester, and I definitely don't have many answers for you. It's just more of a perspective to take on. So when I first heard about exhaustion in the first trimester, like fatigue was a symptom, I was like, I'll be fine. But what I did not expect that to be overwhelming symptom of pregnancy for me in that first trimester. So it kind of really caught me off guard because I'm like, I've been tired before, like I have a luteal phase, like I'll be good, I can manage. Seriously, there was just countless days where I was just leveled by exhaustion and just not getting a lot done. I stopped vlogging for my second channel because I was tired and therefore I wasn't doing a lot of exciting stuff that I wanted to share, and at the same time I couldn't share why I was tired and like a slug because I wasn't telling people I was pregnant. So that was a good time. So I just kind of let myself back off and tell myself it would be okay, just kind of really hoping that my energy and motivation would return eventually. I longed for the second trimester and its elusive return of energy and motivation, and just this idea of like, you'll feel more like yourself. I was really looking forward to that and hoping for that, and just hoping that what I was experiencing back then wasn't just going to carry through my entire pregnancy. I knew I needed a break from it, and so even if I do get tired again later on, I feel like I can better manage it now. But I couldn't stop working altogether. There was days where I didn't work and I just had to either sleep or just be a slug on the couch, and I hated it. But on the days that I did have just like a sliver of energy, I made good use of it and got as much done as I could. It helped me kind of like focus in on what the important tasks were that I needed to get done, and when I did feel motivated and energetic, I would go straight for those. So I guess today I'm going to talk about how I managed the first trimester. One of like the biggest lessons in creating content that I've learned over the years is bulk processing stuff, because if you just work at one blog post at a time and you go through each step for that or each video, like it's going to take you so much longer, and when you don't have time or energy, you really have to compact everything into as little time as possible. So my first piece of advice is make a content calendar, make a schedule, make a plan of what needs to get done. Really focus in on what the most important things are, your plan of attack. I know exactly how many videos I need to make each month, how many blog posts I need to write each month. I plan ahead, or I can look at the calendar and say like, oh, there's this many Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays in that month. I will plan the following month's content 2 weeks before that month starts. I used to be very good at getting several weeks ahead on content, that entire month's worth of content done in the first week or two, and then I could focus on other stuff. And when you're working on the current week's videos or content like I am right now, there's a good chance that stuff's just not going to go up and stuff's not going to be on time, and that's frustrating. And so it's very motivating to be, okay, let's get ahead again, let's get back on schedule. So what I mean by bulk processing or batching stuff is you have a chunk of content, say a week's worth, so 2 videos and a blog post, or 2 weeks worth, 4 videos and 2 blog posts, and you kind of go through each step of the creation process doing all of those things at once. I usually start with like notes and getting everything out of my head that I want to talk about in that video or blog post, and then doing all the research I need. And so I will sit down, I'll do that for multiple different videos or blog posts all at once, and then I will create the outlines for those videos or blog posts all at once. And I made a note in like when I was creating the outline for this video, I said that's literally what I'm doing right now. I have already gotten the notes ready for 2 other videos this morning. So then I will sit down and I will get ready. I will put some makeup on, I will get dressed, I will set up my background, and I will film 2 to 4 videos at once, changing my shirt or my hair in between or something like that. And I think today I'm filming 4 videos in this sitting. I mean, I'm gonna get up and, you know, eat a snack or drink or, you know, change my outfit in between, but just sit down and do it all at once. Like film all your videos at once, write all your blog posts at once, and then the next day or this afternoon, I will sit down and I will edit all the videos at once. I will make all the thumbnails for those videos at once, export them, upload them, write all the description boxes in a row. Being in that mindset of like, okay, right now I'm in filming mode. Now I'm in editing mode, not jumping from task to task. It works really well for my brain. I don't know if that's that's true for other people. And if I were to individually sit down and like, okay, today I'm going to film my skincare video and get ready for that, get all the products ready for that, set up my background, get my camera ready, get my notes out, and then just do that and then go straight from that to like, okay, now I'm going to edit that, and I just did it step by step for each piece of content, it would take me so much longer. And I've done it that way, and I know it takes longer. And this came in clutch during my first trimester. This is the point I'm trying to make here, because a day of work was not guaranteed for me. And it sounds awful saying, and I know there's so many people out there like, well, I can't call in sick every day when I'm tired. But when I did have that energy, if I did, I was like, okay, yeah, I feel good today. Like today's gonna be a good day. Then I was like, I know I need to make good use out of this day because tomorrow is not guaranteed. I would sit down and be super productive and get a bunch of stuff done. Seriously, if I had the energy to get ready, to set up for, and to sit down and film a video, you bet your sweet tush I was not just gonna film one, I was gonna film as many as I could. And then when I was feeling crappy and really like, there's a lot of days I don't get dressed in real clothes. Like I'm wearing sweatpants on the bottom right now, partially because those are one of the few pairs of pants that fit. But anyways, if I was gonna get ready, I was gonna do all those things. And then if I had a day where I'm like, God, I just really don't feel like doing my hair or makeup or getting dressed, I could hunker down with like a hoodie and a blanket and snacks and just like creep through editing. Finding the motivation and creativity that my job requires was difficult some days, and that really frustrated me because I am so used to being this happy, energetic, peppy person that's like go go go, I'm gonna take over the world, get it all done. And not being that and not like seeing an end to that was so frustrating, really weighed on me. And I was like, I really hope this doesn't last forever. I really want my energy back. And so it was really exciting starting around week 12, slowly feel that energy and that motivation coming back, and I'm like, here we go, I gotta make use of this. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's not as frequent now, but there's a day here or there each week where I'm just like, meh, it's not happening today. And you just kind of have to listen to your body. And I know that not everyone can do that, but in your own way, you can listen to and like honor and respect what your body needs, whether that's taking a tiny step back, not piling as much on your plate, delegating to other people, finding someone else to help you, asking for help. It's just super beneficial. If you have time on the weekend to take a nap, or when you get home, take a nap. Let your body rest as much as possible, because things are happening inside of you. A lot of stuff's changing, like you're growing eyeballs and stuff like that. Just go easy on yourself. And I know that's hard and you feel so guilty when you take a day off. You're gonna just fare better in the long run, I think. So if you're in the first trimester and you're just struggling hard, know that you're not alone, and know that it's not going to last forever. It feels like you're just in a hole of exhaustion and like a lack of motivation, and you're like, I hate this, I want to be motivated, I want to be productive. You're going to come out of that hole, and you're going to be so much more grateful for your energy when you do come out of that hole. And it makes me think of, and I'm going to make an entire video about this, I think, but the first trimester reminds me of the luteal phase. In between ovulation, when you start your period, everything slows down, you really kind of take a step back, you're more tired. It's all of the great like pre-period things that people love, and you're just that for 3 months or whatever. I have found that it's almost easier experiencing those things in your menstrual cycle, because you know the length of it, you know how long it's gonna last, and you know exactly when you're gonna like come out into the open again. But with pregnancy, you're like, I don't know if this is gonna go away or this is gonna get worse or what's going on. And like I said, I know this video is more about like content creation because that's what I do and that's what I have experience in, but I think you can find ways in whatever field you're in, not like take a step back as in like you're gonna ruin your career. Really know what the important tasks are in your job day to day, and focus on getting those done. And then just give yourself time to sleep in on the weekends, take naps on the weekends, take naps when you get home, sleep in a little bit in the morning, and just really focus on being selfish and take care of yourself. So that's what I really tried to focus on. Like, I felt so guilty and I hated it and I was so frustrated. But at the same time, if I would allow myself just a 15-minute nap, Victoria, for crying out loud, I felt so much better throughout the day. But if I was like, no, I'm not gonna take a nap, which was me most days, it would just drag out into infinity of how tired I was that day, and I never like came back up out of that. I don't know if I offered any help today. I feel like it's gonna get better. Just do what you can, focus on the important stuff, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel, even though you don't know when it is coming. Like, you can't see it, but it's coming. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you want to see more pregnancy related content, and I'll start putting that up. I'm gonna put it up anyways, but you know. Subscribe to FemmeHead for more of me, and so you know when stuff comes out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!